This question was relating to sulfur. I'm not against cruciferouses at all, except that they do tend to be a little more sulfured up than others. If you have a lot of sulfur, inorganic sulfur, I'll call it that way, inorganic sulfur or sulfur drugs type sulfur in the body, you could end up with a lot of excessive gas with this and stuff. I don't find anything wrong with them, but this idea of using cruciferouses for cancer is ridiculous because we're still stuck on the sulfur things. It's like MSM and glucosamine. I mean, shame on these makers. I mean, the sulfur compounds are cumulative in the tissues and actually spawn tremendous amount of fungal problems and suppress lymph systems. I don't really go for cruciferouses too much. I mean, I love their taste, but I have to cook them down because I really just don't get off on sulfur veggies at all. I don't get off on anything sulfur. And this idea that sulfur veggies are great for cancer, I think, is illusionary in the sense that you're going back and thinking of sulfur as some type of curative gas, and it is far from that. It's an irritant, big time. No one likes its smell, no one likes it in the body, it irritates the gut. It is a candida proliferator. It is a lymph suppressor. I can't think of anything worse than those things right there. And they're vegetables. They're hard to digest and everything else. I don't know about the suppressive nature to the thyroid. I wouldn't go that far. But most of these are hybrid plants anyway. And fruits and berries and melons are so much more the fact of the day. If someone wants to eat a little bit of broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage, okay. I mean, I like them. But it isn't something that would be a staple of mine. Why to stay away from cruciferous vegetables? Well, you know what? They definitely are sulfur-based. They cause a lot of gas. There's nothing wrong with them per se. Part of them are the nightshade families. I mean, they're okay. I mean, but if you have a lot of sulfur in the bowels and stuff, it can create additional gas and distress with you. Some of them have been known to suppress the thyroid. I don't know if that's true or not. Can't imagine it, but that's been some of the statements. But anything that's sulfur, heavy sulfur in it, tends to create gas and discomfort. Cabbages, stuff like this, you see that a lot. So I would kind of stay away from much of that as you could. You notice that if you have sulfur problems and you eat the cruciferouses, it can make you more gassy, bloaty. And for those that are sensitive to sulfurs, they get gassy, bloating, having broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts and cabbage and things like this. And somebody once said, well, these are the anti-cancer foods. What? What in the hell, pardon my French, is people thinking out there? Because antibiotics are more sulfur drugs, then this is going to be better because cancer is a bacterial problem? You just have to understand the side of chemistry that's called acids and the side of your body that deals with that, and that's that gigantic lymphatic system, interstitial fluid, that is the lymph fluid. That has to deal with all these acids.